Hey, welcome to English GoGo. I'm your host, Samantha, and this is the podcast where we talk about real life, real conversations, and real English, the kind you actually use every single day.
And I'm Harrison, super excited to be here for episode 4. If you're just joining us for the first time, welcome to the family.
Okay, so today's topic, and I think anyone who's visited or even just heard of Los Angeles will relate, we are talking about LA traffic, the legendary, the infamous LA traffic jam.
Oh man, just hearing those words gives me stress. LA traffic, it's a whole experience.
It really is. We're going to cover why LA traffic is so notorious, what kinds of cars you see out there, freeway culture, driving habits, and some practical tips for getting around the city. Plus, as always, we'll drop natural English phrases along the way, everyday casual ones, and business expressions too.
Yeah, and we use all of these phrases in real situations, so pay close attention. Okay, Samantha, let's dive right in. Why is LA traffic so bad?
Okay, the number one reason is that Los Angeles is enormous. It's a massive sprawl of neighborhoods and suburbs all blended together, and almost everything is spread out really far apart. Unlike New York, where you can walk to a subway and get almost anywhere, in LA you pretty much need a car to get around.
Right. The walkability is just not there.
Exactly. Millions of people all getting in their cars at the same time, all funneling onto the same freeways. The 405, the 101, the 110. Legendary for their congestion.
Oh, the 405 has broken my spirit more than once. In my work, film production, set decoration, and props, I'm constantly driving to different locations all over LA. I always have to give my team a heads up before moving out because drive time is completely unpredictable.
And I'll give you a heads up is such a great phrase. It means you're going to warn or inform someone about something before it happens. Super useful in both casual and professional settings.
And on bad days, and there are many bad days, I'll text my director, hey, I'm stuck in traffic. I'll circle back with an ETA when I can see the exit. That's just Tuesday in LA.
I'm stuck in traffic. Probably the most used phrase in all of Los Angeles. And I'll circle back is a great business expression meaning you'll return to something or follow up later. Really common in meetings and professional emails. Completely normal. Okay, let's talk about cars. LA has a very specific car culture. Harrison, what do you notice on the roads?
Oh gosh, so first of all, pickup trucks are everywhere. Ford F-150s, Chevy Silverados, Ram 1500s, partly because of industries like construction and film production. On my crew alone, half the guys drive trucks because we're hauling equipment and props around all day.
Right, yeah.
Then you've got a ton of SUVs, Range Rovers, Tahoes, Escalades. LA people love their space. And in neighborhoods like Beverly Hills and West Hollywood, you see a lot of luxury cars. Teslas are absolutely everywhere. LA probably has more Teslas per capita than anywhere else in the world.
That tracks. California has really strong incentives for electric vehicles, tax credits, and carpool lane access, even with just one person in the car. That's a huge deal when you're sitting in traffic. Carpool lane access for an EV is kind of a game changer.
Oh, absolutely. Not having carpool lane access as a single driver in LA, that would be a deal breaker for a lot of people when choosing a car.
And there's another great phrase, that's a deal breaker. It means something so important that if it's missing, you simply won't agree to the situation, like a job offer with no health insurance. That might be a deal breaker.
Exactly. It's used a lot in business negotiations, too. The timeline is a deal breaker for us. Really common expression.
Okay, so what about public transportation? Does anyone actually take the train or bus in LA?
LA does have a metro system, and it's been expanding in recent years, but most Angelinos still drive. The coverage just isn't wide enough to replace a car for most daily commutes. Okay, let's talk about freeway culture for a second. Locals say the 405 or the 101. They always put the in front of the freeway number. That's a very Southern California thing.
Yes, if you're in LA and say take 405 North instead of take the 405 North, people will immediately know you're not from here. Locals always notice. The freeways even have names. The 405 is the San Diego Freeway. The 101 is the Hollywood Freeway.
And everyone has a strategy for beating traffic. Some people refuse to take the 405 and go surface streets to avoid it entirely. Others swear by leaving at 6 in the morning before rush hour hits.
And apps like Waze are like a religion in LA. Everyone checks it before they leave. People reroute through random neighborhoods to save 15 minutes. I've ended up on streets I've never heard of because Waze told me to turn. Okay, let's touch on driving habits. You might be surprised by how LA drivers behave on the freeway.
LA drivers change lanes constantly, aggressively, always looking for the faster lane. But there's also this interesting patience when traffic is really bad. People just accept it and put on a podcast or call a friend.
The commute becomes like a social time. I call my mom, catch up with friends, listen to language podcasts. That's where let's touch base later comes in naturally. You call a colleague. Hey, can we touch base this afternoon about the project? It means to connect and check in.
Yeah, let's touch base is huge in business English, and totally natural and casual conversation too. I haven't seen you in a while. Let's grab coffee and touch base. Super versatile.
And let's grab coffee. In LA, coffee culture is huge. It's a casual, friendly way to say, let's meet up and talk. You use it with clients, friends, or collaborators. So true. Okay, let's give our listeners some practical tips for getting around LA. Harrison, what would you tell someone visiting or newly moved there?
Tip number 1. Avoid driving between 7 and 9 in the morning and 4 to 7 in the evening on weekdays. Those are peak rush hours, and freeways turn into parking lots. Shifting your schedule even slightly makes a huge difference.
Tip number 2. Download Waze or Google Maps and always check before you leave. Don't assume you know the way. The fastest route at noon might be completely different at 5 p.m.
Tip number 3. If you're going somewhere with a parking structure, research it ahead of time. Parking in LA can be expensive and confusing. Some areas have free street parking after 6 p.m. Others have restrictions all day. Always read the signs. Tip number 4. Consider using the metro for touristy areas. If you're going to Hollywood or downtown LA, the metro can actually be the smarter option. You skip parking fees and the stress of driving.
And my bonus tip, be patient and kind on the road. LA drivers get a bad reputation, but most people are just tired and stressed. Let people merge, don't tailgate, and if someone waves a thank you for letting them in, wave back.
That's such a good reminder. The thank you wave is its own cultural thing, an unspoken code of the road.
Okay, let's do a quick recap of the English phrases we used today. I'm stuck in traffic, used when you're caught in a jam. I'll give you a heads up, to warn or inform someone in advance. I'll circle back, to return to something or follow up later.
That's a deal breaker, something so important that its absence makes you reject a situation. Let's touch base, to connect and check in. Let's grab coffee, a casual, friendly invitation to meet up. Start using these tomorrow.
Practice them, use them, bring them into your real conversations. That's how language truly sticks. All right, everyone, that is a wrap on episode 4 of English GoGo. Thank you so much for being here today. If you enjoyed this episode, please like, subscribe, and share it with a friend who's learning English. And stay tuned. Episode 5 is going to be so good. We're diving into American food culture, fast food, diners, brunch, and the expressions you need to eat out like a true local. Don't miss it.
I am already hungry just thinking about it. See you next time, everyone.
Take care, keep practicing your English, and remember, every conversation is a step forward. Bye-bye, everyone. See you in episode 5.